everyone, welcome back. Day 2 of our informational writing. First of all, my name is Mrs. Hofstad and I'm a first grade teacher. And we're going to go back and read the lead we wrote yesterday from my squirrel book. You might be writing a different informational book. Maybe you're writing about volcanoes or dinosaurs or snakes or something else. But let's read what I wrote first. So here's my lead for my squirrel book. Have you ever seen a squirrel in a tree? Read this book to find out what terrific movers they are. So now I've got the lead. The next thing I need to do is think about my big ideas so that I can put some headings. So I was thinking about the squirrel book and thinking, well, in the book it talked about how they move like in trees. It told us how they move on the ground. It told us kind of why they need to move and some of their enemies. It also, from the pictures and from the talking, in the text, it told us what squirrels look like. And maybe you know some facts already about squirrels that you could add to the book. So you got to think about those for your headings. So when I was thinking about mine, I was thinking about how they move in the trees, because I thought that was real interesting of how they can go up the trees and things so quickly. So I think my first heading is going to be how they move in the trees. So let me get a new paper and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my heading. And I'm going to put moving in the trees. I'm going to put that at the top because that's where you put a heading. And I'm going to make it nice and bold so it stands out. Okay, then I need to think, now what do I want to teach about moving in the trees? Well, I remember those squirrels can climb up the trees very quickly. So I'm going to write that. Squirrels can climb trees very quickly. And then I remember when we were reading, it talked about how they can jump from branch to branch, or they could jump onto a telephone line. So I think I'm going to put that in there, that squirrels can jump when they're in the trees from branch to branch. So I have squirrels can climb trees very quickly. They can, and you remember all these sight words that you know how to write, so make sure you're spelling them correctly. Can jump. I bet you know jump. Spell it with me. J-U-M-P. They can jump from, there's another one of our sight words that we've been practicing this year, F-R-O-M. They can jump from branches. I bet we could break that apart and spell it together. Ready? Burr. What says burr? B-R. An. Well, A-N. Hey, there's one of our chunks. Look at that. Burr and ch. You guys all remember what says the ch sound? C-H. And then we don't just want branch, we want branches. And remember, if it ends in a C-H, we're going to put E-S at the end of it. They can jump from, Mrs. Hofstad made a mistake. We don't want branches to branches. We probably want to say they can jump from branch to branch. I'm going to just cross that off. Oh, they can jump from branch to branch. So let's see how that sounds. Squirrels can climb trees very quickly. They can jump from branch to branch. Yeah, I think that does sound better than saying branches to branches. You know what? When I was thinking about writing about the squirrels jumping, I also thought I wanted to look something up, and so I looked up how far a squirrel can jump, and it said a squirrel can jump 5 to 6 feet. And so when it's on one branch, it can jump 5 to 6 feet to the next branch, which, wow, that's about as tall as most of your dads are about 6 feet tall. A lot of dads are 6 feet tall. So think about that. And 6 feet is how the distance we're supposed to be staying right now from each other, they're saying. So I'm going to write that in here. I'm going to say squirrels can, another one of our sight words, C-A-N, can jump. We know that one again. 5 to 6 feet. Wow, they're amazing jumpers. So pretty good stuff. So let's see, here's our big heady moving in the trees. And then this is all about how they move in the trees. Squirrels can climb trees very quickly. They can jump from branch to branch. Squirrels can jump 5 to 6 feet. All right, well, there's my first heading and my 3 sentences. You are going to think of at least 2 headings to write about. You only need to do 1 today. So today you're going to think of 1 heading, and I'd like you to think of about 2 or 3 sentences you could tell us about that heading. So we'll see you again tomorrow, and we'll be talking about our next heading. Thanks.